Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back everybody, let's take a look again on euro currency. So you can see that our short-term plan, or at least the first part of this plan, is mostly done. Its grabber worked perfect, market taken out of this stop, which was actually the minimum target of the pattern. And now it's challenging the triangle, so actually things that we have suggested and we were hoped on. So currently, in fact, on the daily chart, market has no barriers above, at least until the top. Overbought stands higher, and here we don't have any fib levels, so this is relatively free space where market could keep going to the upside. The problem will be with the top, because we know that market is overbought on the monthly chart, so we could suggest maybe some flirting around if it will happen either by the European Central Bank statement or by the payrolls later on Friday. We do not know in particular what the driving factor will be, but if this will happen, market could try to flirt around the top, grabbing the stops, or even to complete the butterfly, which stands relatively not too far, around 117 area. But we can't count currently on a straightforward upward continuation. So mostly market will just will stuck around the top, if the upward action rate to the top will happen at all. So for now, based on intraday charts, we could discuss what to do next and what next target might be taken in consideration. So on the follow time frame chart, here is actually what we have. Our initial ABCD completed perfectly, pips to pips. You can see it's precisely 114.55. Butterfly slightly is not completed yet, so 14.75 area has not been tested, but since here we have great acceleration, then another one, it could happen that market would try to complete the butterfly as well. Next target to the upside stands below the previous top, so it might be reached, at least theoretically, and it is based on the two targets, different targets. First is the ABCD of the larger scale, so this minor ABCD completed. Now we use the whole action to the OP as a single leg, so increase twice the scale. And now we get bigger ABCD with the target around 1550, 1555. And it perfectly agrees with the 1618 extension of the same butterfly. So potentially, this butterfly, after maybe some retracement, could keep going higher. So as I said, except of these targets, we do not have the overbought, we don't have the fib level. So if we will not get any bearish external driving factor, then euro currency has good chance to proceed higher. Maybe not as fast, but gradually it could reach the next destination points. Now we need to consider a few levels for potential entry. Since we're speaking about this kind of the ABCD pattern, our vital area will be at the lows of the C point, right? So for now it will be already this one pattern, and this C point will be vital for this scenario. That's why we do not consider any fib levels outside of this swing. On the hourly chart, you could see there are 114 and confluence area around 1360, 1366. So these two levels, in particular speaking, probably the confluence, seems attractive for possible position taking. I'm not considering too far standing level just because market is not at overbought. So usually with the normal bullish market, euro currency reached these two levels, so confidence first level, and maybe potentially it might be 50% support, not the 618 but 50%, which is also will be above these lows. So these three levels with the preferable view on this confidence seems interesting for considering position taking. As usual, if you are not sure or you do not have enough experience or confidence with the choosing particular levels, your option will be to split your position in parts, because you in general know the direction what you would like to trade. Just add by the minor parts on every level to create some average good position, accumulative position for possible upward continuation. So that in two words what we have. Finally, last thing that I would like to share with you. Here you just could keep watching what will happen, because as I said, butterfly is not done yet, and you could maybe see what pattern will be formed when this market start dropping right here, or it will show another upward action, will be high and shoulders or something. Appearing of the pattern here will let you to estimate possible downside target with more precision.